Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Eamon. Welcome, nice to meet you. I'm fucking weird, and if you're fucking weird, then you may as well subscribe and we may as well just, you know, be weird together. So, as you guys know, I have been doing a Marvel binge lately, and before you even come at me with these hate comments and such about the fact I'm yet to post my Phase 3 Part 2 review, I'm getting on it, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm actually super procrastinating reviewing Infinity War and Endgame because I know it's gonna be so long, and I know the video itself will, even though it's only half of Phase 3, it's gonna end up being like 40 minutes long, so I'm thinking maybe I'll even split that into 3 videos. Anyway, fuck Phase 3. We're going into motherfucking Phase 4, you guys. Not WandaVision just yet, not Falcon and Winter Soldier just yet, but Black Widow. So me and Julian had a date night earlier on in the week, and I got to watch Black Widow in cinemas, and oh my god, you guys, I have so much to fucking say about this movie. Firstly, it was so much better than I thought it would be. In my past reviews, you guys have seen I'm always like, how is Black Widow an Avenger? Like, how does she have the skills to be an Avenger? Like, I never thought she deserved it, but they were always alluding to her very fucked up backstory, and everyone, like, every like Marvel person who's very into Marvel is like, no, you don't understand. Like, she's been through so much, just wait till you hear her backstory. So I was really looking forward to Black Widow, and it was amazing. It was honestly amazing. It was so much better than I ever expected it to be. So starting off, I loved the fact that it started in Ohio on young Natasha and their family, or their fake family in Ohio, because I feel like the young actress was so angsty and like just had teen angst already, and she was only like 10 years old. I was like, oh my god, what are you going through, my love? So obviously I was a bit confused at the beginning, but I was like, okay, this obviously must be her as a child. Oh, she has a sister, I didn't even know this. And then the part where they finally get to Cuba, and you can see Natasha just being like, please don't send me back there, and like all she was saying when Yelena was being wrenched away from her, like honestly, like my heart was just breaking because she's just crying, and like you can see, so like I was really unsure about the actress at the beginning, but like, dude, you can see all the love and the fact that like she will protect her sister at all costs, you know what I mean? Like, she's literally being like, I will fucking shoot you, don't come near us. And that was the time I felt that, okay, Natasha, like at some point, you know, she is redeemable. Like, she loved this person so much, like more than you can, you know, describe. So I was like, okay, like so much must have happened to this poor girl for her to end up the way that she was. Then when we obviously flash back into present time, it actually took me a while to like situate myself in where we were in the Marvel timeline, because I was like, where the fuck are we? They were talking about the Sokovia Accords and how she's on the run and how she's like a vigilante now, and I was like, okay, that was right after Civil War, so this movie is taking place after Civil War. So I was like, okay, because firstly I was like, that went over my head. I was like trying to figure out, because there's so many fucking movies, there's so, like, I didn't know where we were. So that took me a while, but Julian was like, yes, this is after Civil War, you idiot. And I was like, oops. So the first time we meet Yelena, the first thing I noticed was, okay, she's blonde, and Natasha's little sister was blonde in the flashbacks, so this must be the sister, but I wasn't 100% sure, but I was like, possibly, like very likely. But also, can we give a slow clap to Florence Pugh, because she absolutely stole the show. Like, in terms of acting, I thought she was way better than Scarlett Johansson, and honestly, like, I was fully there for like her humor, her heartfelt scenes, everything. Like, she completely sucked me in, and I loved her as a character, and I honestly thought like it should have been like her movie, not Black Widow's. And then when she gets neutralized after killing that Black Widow, then that really brought me back to the whole Bucky thing and him being brainwashed, and I was like, okay, so the Widows are under the same sort of chemical brainwashing as well, so I was like, that's another fucking plot twist that I didn't know about. And the Taskmaster scared the living shit out of me. I was like, this person fights exactly like Black Widow, like, oh shit. Like, I was like, oh my god, like, this is not gonna end well, like, she's gonna die. But then I was like, if Yelena because we didn't know her name was Yelena at the time. I was like, if that's not the sister, maybe the Taskmaster is the sister. But obviously I found out very quickly that was not the case. But I was like, if the Taskmaster ended up being the sister, that would have been a whole fucked story, you know what I mean? I think the whole part where Natasha goes to Budapest was a very like, I was like, how did you even figure it out that your sister would be in Budapest and that you had to go there as well? I was like, I don't know how well that was explained, and I was really paying attention to the movie, so I was like, I don't know, she must just know, I guess. Because I was like, I would not have thought to fucking go to Budapest. I was like, oh, okay, vials. Their reunion when they first meet is also so fucking cute, like them fighting away and then being like truce. Because at first I was like, I don't know how much they've met throughout their lives. Like, is this the first time they're meeting? Like, have they kept in contact throughout the years? It was actually really cute, despite them like literally punching the shit out of each other. And I think it was super obvious as soon as Yelena was like, did you confirm the kill? Did you confirm the kill? Did you see the body? I was like, fuck, Dreykov's still alive. Of course he's fucking still alive. Black Widow, you had one job, to see the body, to kill and see the body, and you didn't even do that. Okay, the breaking Alexei out of jail scene was a very fun action scene to watch, but his character is just so fucking irritating, you guys, and self-absorbed. I really felt for the girl so much. I was like, this is major daddy issues. Like, I don't think no amount of therapy can fix this, you guys. Because like, dude, like, you've just been broken out of jail. These girls have gone their whole lives training in this fucking red room that you put them in, and the first thing you do is like, oh, the Red Guardian. Like, am I so popular in the West? Like, no, dude, ask your daughters how they are. Idiot. I was pissed. Also, I feel like the family reunion with Melina was bittersweet because you very quickly find out they weren't even a real family. And I felt like the humor in that scene wasn't necessary, like the family squabbling at the table. I was like, this is obviously like a heartfelt moment. And like, I really liked the family squabbling. Like, I thought that was like a really nice, you know, injection of humor like throughout the movie. But in that specific scene, I was like, there's no need for this. There's actually no need. And as soon as Melina was like, oh, I've already told Dreykov that you're here, I was like, I knew it was too good to be true. Like, I just knew it. And the fact that she made the chemical mind control agent and she's there feigning ignorance that she had no idea how it was being used. I was like, Melina, how about you eat your own shit? How about you do that? The face disguising tech was insane. Like, I genuinely had no idea that Melina would be Natasha. Like, I thought they had fully been betrayed. And then the reveal that the Taskmaster is his daughter. I was like, she must want to annihilate the fuck out of Natasha for fucking up her whole life. I know I would, you know? I would love to punch the shit out of her. Actually, I would love to punch the shit out of her anyway. And she didn't even, you know, bomb a building that I was in. So I thought the pheromone lock was also a really good twist and super smart of Dreykov or Melina, whoever came up with it. And the fact that obviously the only way to break this pheromone lock is to break your own nose, which obviously Melina told her. And I was like, you know for a fact this crazy bitch is about to break her own nose. And that's exactly what she did. As expected. And honestly, I don't know how Alexei fought with Taskmaster for so long because he's so washed up in shit. I was like, how have you kept her off for so long? Like, how have you not been killed by now? And the final, like one of the final scenes when all the widows have been told to attack Black Widow, I was like, she's actually gonna get fucked here. She's like up against 20 of herself. Like, I don't even know how she was gonna do that, but thankfully Yelena came in clutch with that antidote bomb and we were like, thank God. And even when she finally freed Taskmaster, I knew she was gonna do it because like that girl has been in agony for long enough. So I was so glad like she obviously freed her so she doesn't die in this space station, and obviously freeing her from the mind control as well. I was like, you deserve that, Antonia. With everyone's heart, you deserve that. And the last part when Yelena was gonna off herself just to kill Dreykov and his cronies, I was like, no, you were the best part of this movie. Like, you can't do this. Like, I thought Florence, like, her performance was incredible, and the fact that she's only 25, like, I was like, that's impeccable, that's amazing, but I was like, fuck, I'm about to turn 24 and I'm not in some Black Widow movie. Fuck me. Like, what the fuck have I achieved, you know? Anyway, let's summarize my pros and cons for Black Widow, you guys. So my pros, honestly, Florence Pugh, as I said, she stole the show. Her acting was incredible. Her vulnerability, like when they were at the dinner table and she was like, so you're telling me the only good part of my life was fake? And I was like, fuck. And then she starts crying and I was like, that hit deep, that hit deep. Like, imagine your life's been the Red Room and assassinations and mind control, and like the only happiness you've had is that 3-4 years in Ohio, and you find out that's not even your real family and that was all fake. Like, I would burst into tears just like she did. Like, I honestly felt for her so much. And even like her humor in the scenes were really funny. I honestly think she played her part to a T, and I was so happy she was in the ending credits scene as well, because I was like, is there gonna be a spin-off perhaps? Like, I would not watch a movie with Hawkeye because I was like, I think he's the most boring character, but if Yelena's in it, I will 100% watch it. And then obviously I had to Google it and I find out that Yelena is gonna be in the show Hawkeye. But then me and my best friend were arguing about it. I was like, I would much rather he have a movie so I don't have to watch him over a long period of time. And then my friend was like, but he's not interesting enough to deserve a movie. And I was like, I know, but a show, like, I would not commit to a show with him, you know? Let me know what you guys think. But also I feel like that whole movie would have been just Hawkeye explaining that Black Widow chose to die and he didn't kill her. I feel like so many of the Marvel movies could be like ended in 2 minutes if they actually just communicated and explained. And now for my cons, you guys already know, I feel like Alexei and Melina were both insufferable characters. The family bickering was obviously funny at first, the first 3 times. By the 9th time, I was like, I'm fucking over it and it's not even funny. You know what I mean? But all in all, I was in awe by this movie. I thought it was incredible and I actually gave it a 9 out of 10, you guys. I thought it was amazing. I loved the plot. Honestly, I feel like most of the reason I gave the movie a 9 is the plot and Florence Pugh. And I'm not even mad about it. So let me know what you guys have thought of Black Widow. If you've seen it already, if you haven't seen it and you're watching this, wow, I just kind of ruined the whole fucking movie for you, so I'm sorry about that. But yes, let me know what you think. I hope you guys also like my new filming setup because I'm in love with it. Either way, you guys, I will be back in my next video. Bye!